Bad influences. I will quote the old adage and then I'm going to dive in. You are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time around, blah, blah, blah. I get that. But people talk about having these bad influences in their lives, and that's why they can't improve. I want you to understand you're coping. You are using bad influences as an excuse. An excuse. Just because you have friends or family that are doing stupid shit, that does not mean that you have to go along with them. Hell, in an ideal scenario, and most of you are adults, you don't even have to associate with them. Make new friends. Build a family of brothers on the same paths. You build a family of your own, for fuck's sakes. To make a long story short, bad influences are only going to affect you if you let them. If you let them. This ties back into a video I made, I don't even know how long back, at least according to the timeline here. For the mass recording that I'm doing, it's like 20, 30 minutes ago. But understand, you are a proper, functioning human with free fucking will. You have the ability to choose what it is that you do. Just because everyone else is jumping off a fucking bridge does not mean that you have to follow suit. You can choose, you know what? Those rocks look really hard. I'm not going to do that. And then just walk away. Walk the fuck away. You have the ability and the autonomy to choose your path in life. You have the capacity to see that things are not where you want to go, to see that where other people are is not where you want to go, and do the opposite. Use them as a reverse role model. That is possible. That is a thing. That is something that you can do. Now, let's talk about the flip side of the same coin for a second. Competition. I have a friend who, for a moment there, he was discouraged. And the reason he was discouraged is because every other man in his school, they're hitting the gym, they're making good money, they're doing well for themselves. I don't see the problem with this. I don't. And I told him as such, brother, you are surrounded by people who are killing it. That raises the bar for you to be better. That raises the bar for you to set a higher standard for yourself. That is not a bad thing. It never has been. It never will be. He understood that, and he started using that to his advantage. He's doing much better for himself now. But I want you to understand there are two sides to the same coin. I would argue that you want to be on the side of history, the side of the coin, where everyone is better than you, or the people you're comparing yourself to are better than you. That way, it's an upward spiral. But if all you have is shit, if all you have access to is people who really are not doing good for themselves, understand that you don't want to be where they're at and do the opposite. They're all taking drugs, don't take drugs. They're all getting hammered on the weekends, don't get hammered on the weekends. They're all in debt, don't get in debt. They're all broke, don't be broke. They're all out of shape, don't be out of shape. You get the idea. Reverse role models. But this idea that you have in your head that the only reason that you can't stop doing the shit that you claim you don't want to do is because you have bad influences in your life, that is a lie. That is a lie. That is cope. You are trying to avoid the fact that you probably don't truly want to give up the bad things. Or do you? Because if you do, you'll have no problem choosing to not do what everyone else is doing. If all of your friends are idiots and you decide to be an idiot right along with them, you're just like the rest of them. But if all your friends are idiots and you decide, you know what, I'm not going to be an idiot, now you're getting somewhere. Now you're using your God-given ability to make a fucking choice. Start doing that. Keep doing that. If you're aiming to improve your life, that's all you really need to do. Understood? Fantastic. My name is Christopher Strobach. I get on here and I rant about anecdotal mindsets I happen to have that I find are extremely useful to me. My hope being is that they end up being extremely useful to you. If you found any value in anything that I just said, the only thing I ask is that you make use of it. If you want to connect with me, talk to me, message me, anything along those lines, there are buttons in the description below my face. Click the buttons, don't click the buttons, I don't really care. What I do care about is that you get after it, kick some ass, stop coping, and I'll see you in the next one.